Hey everyone, welcome to Mom Plays. I am Mom. Hello. Um, so we are in the fabulous, I tell you, Commonwealth Wasteland, and we are at the Red Rocket Station right now. This is pretty much one of the last places I've built on because I really honestly didn't know what to do with this. Like I say, I keep saying that with everyone, but I didn't know what to do with this. What I have done with it, what I have done with it is make it into kind of my base for my companions. So this is my companion base. All the companions aren't there. There's 13 companions. They're not all here. Like Preston, I left in Sanctuary because that's your place, Preston. Stay in Sanctuary. I'm trying to remember who else I possibly would have left other places. I honestly can't remember all of them. So, like Piper, Ada, Piper, Strong, Nick, McCready, what's her face? Oh my God, the Irish girl. Anyway, they're all here. So the build limits on this are much bigger. Let's open this up. Are much bigger than what I built it as. So we'll take a run around the outside while we're in build mode. I mean, they go all the frick the way down here and up and over here. You know, I mean, they're huge. It's actually quite a big place for a little place like this. Oh look, it's McCready's ass. Hi, McCready. Don't you think you should be inside while you're doing that? Anyway, this started out with me sending McCready here because he turned into my love interest. So McCready is my lover. I don't know how that happened, but that happened. Yeah. So in Fallout, what was it? Fallout 3, McCready was the kid I wanted to punch. And in this one, I have sex with him. So, you know, whatever. Thank you for opening the door, Dogmeat. Oh yeah, Dogmeat doesn't stay here either. Let's get my spotlight going since it's dark out. Oh man, I'm taping and it's dark. We might have to make this daytime in a minute because it's really dark in here at night. Yeah, so I use the new concrete blocks. I pretty much held off doing this one, and I'm glad I did because this allowed me to do what I was saying in one of my last videos, which was let's do all concrete. So I did. So you first come in my door here, and Dogmeat doesn't like to cross the door. Players don't like to cross this. NPCs, I mean, not players. NPCs. And I even like set down a plate here to see if I could get them to cross. No, they don't like to cross this. I'm glad. Quit talking to me now. Yeah, so that's how that went. So you first walk in. I used a brand new decontamination arch. So you come in and you push it, and it not only decontaminates you, but it heals you too. So it takes the rads away, and as it takes the rads away, it heals your health bar too. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I put Dogmeat's house here for when we're here. Gave him a little lantern and some light. You see we have our flamingo art, and this time I lit it up with there's these cool little floor spotlights now. So I lit it up so at night you could see it. We have our guard post here. I made a nice long kind of balcony. Ada is my guard. Gave her some turrets to guard with. I figured this was a good spot because it looks right out here on the road like that. And then we come down here, and we'll go around the outside first because that's always got the least amount of stuff. So when you come around here, got a nice little bench to sit in out here. There's stairs upstairs to the living quarter. Kate, that's her name, Kate. That was bad that I couldn't remember it. And then you come all the way around, and I know it's kind of tiny, but I started out following this curve and this spot here with the concrete, I was trying to like form to what was there, so that's why it's a very tight place. Through my power generator back here, and then this is our kind of garden area. You see we've got fire barrels here so that they can see at night. We got our purified water. This is one of the new water purifiers or water pumps.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
This is true. It does never lack for excitement. So anyway, and then on each corner for the back, I put a laser turret on each side just to kind of experiment with these curved quarter floor things. So that's kind of back here is where our garden is, and kind of, you know, water purifier, gardener, all in the same place. All I did here was I think I left these machines sitting right where they were. And then I threw the scavenging station here because there wasn't any other place to put it. So there's the scavenging station, which is your job, Paladin Dance. Paladin Dance. You got legs. I have to Forrest Gump anytime I see that man. All right, so we'll go upstairs in a minute. For anybody who visits, when you come in, you can go straight to the shop bar area. We have our clinic, and Curie, she runs the clinic because that seems to be her specialty. Is the clinic. She's got her chem station back here and all of her stuff to take care of anybody who wanders by. Kate, I figure she'd be a great general trader, right? She'd be perfect for trader. So she's at the trading station.
Crap about me feelings on you a while ago. I hope it hasn't affected our friendship.
Whatever, I don't want to talk about our friendship right now. Quit flirting with me. MacCready and I were a thing, don't you know? Then I gave him a nice big pool table here, places to sit, some music and stuff so they could play pool. And then I figured, who would be a better bartender than frickin' Hancock, right? So Hancock, and I couldn't get rid of this little pump piece, but somehow it let me put the bar there, so that's friggin' what I did. And Hancock, he's our bartender and illegal arms and chem dealer, right? So he's got his little area there. And then this is the Red Rocket building, which I did just a little bit inside. We'll go see that. So you've got seating, little private seating for when you're in here. What's up? Are you off duty now, Curie? That's special. So when you come down, I had to make this like a step up, because if you put a floor here, you can't go through this door, and of course you want to be able to go through this door. You got the door that goes back outside. Hello. A little bit of seating. Pretty much I just kind of rearranged things a little bit to where I liked it. I just kind of rearranged things a little bit to where I liked it a little bit better. But here's where we get to work on all of our garagey type stuff. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Take those shells too, thanks. I love how in the new mod, your cabinets and stuff fill up with stuff. It's a nice little touch. Instead of always being empty, it's like people actually are living here and storing things. Okay, so these tables and stuff are not removable, so I just basically made it another kind of little breakfast nook. You guys all gotta stop talking to me. God damn it. Yeah, so it's a kind of a breakfast nook because I put our little cooking stove here, little place to sit while you're cooking, and a chem station. That was here. It was out back, and I just drug it in here. And then I gave them also a little sitting area with a cigarette machine too, because originally, and this I put in here originally because, you know, it's a gas station, and I was thinking, like, I don't know how many of you guys know about like old gas stations like from the 70s and 80s, but they always had a place to smoke. So I just remember that as a kid. So I did that there. And then I turned the office into Nick's bedroom. So this is Nick's bedroom, and I keep assigning him to the bed, and he keeps not wanting to be assigned to a bed. I guess because he's a synth. I don't know. He'll stay assigned, and then he just doesn't like it. I don't know what his problem is. But I gave him plenty of storage for his detective agency stuff. He gets the computer, and then, of course, a couple extra computers to do all of his detectiving research and stuff like that. So that's what I gave him. I didn't really decorate the walls because I'm like, wait a minute, he's a synth, right? Yeah, he's not going to care too much about the decorations. So, but I did give him a couple of plants. That, and I was running out on my limit, and I didn't feel like cheesing the limit. So
I'm sorry I laid all that
yeah.
about me feelings on you a while ago.
Shut up, Kate.
Hope it has.
All right, let's go upstairs. So I had a lot of trouble with this. I wanted to build on top of it, and I wanted it to be something huge and fantastic, but if you see, like, this slopes upwards, and it causes problems with raising the floors step by step. That makes it look like they're all just floating on top, and I didn't like that. So I kept my area down there where it's flat. Everything that I did up here I just didn't like. So instead, I put another rise of turrets above Ada with a missile turret. And I think this is a shotgun turret and a laser turret or something like that. Actually, I think it's 2 laser turrets and the shotgun turrets below. Yeah. And then, of course, Red Rocket. So we'll jump over here. The first story is for all of my companions that live here, and the upper story is my personal penthouse. And I gave them a little place to sit and barbecue and have a good time. Yes, humans all look funny, Strong. You don't look funny at all. And then here is their living area, which I divided their little rooms up. I tried to put doors here, but because I have double thick the second story floor here, and then this is just regular floor, there's a difference in thickness, and the game doesn't like to snap when you do that. So I just left them open. You got a little sitting area over here, a little sitting area over here, just slightly different but kind of the same, entrance hall type thing. And then I took each of their bedrooms. I made sure I assigned them to the bed that I made their bedrooms from, and I made each one for each character. So if you come over here, first of all, you've got their poker and card playing table for when they're bored. And this is Kate's room. Kate is a lover of kitty cats. She is definitely a lover of kitty cats. She's got her ammo storage. She drinks, so she's got her bar cabinet here. And then if you see underneath her bed, I stuffed a sleeping bag because you never know when Kate's going to have company. I have a feeling that the way she drinks, she's probably like, kind of easy. So she has a sleeping bag for her one-night stand buddies. And then on the other side, this is Piper's room. Now, Piper, she feels like she's more civilized. She has her desk and her monitor we're pretending like that's not a television. We're pretending like it's a monitor where she can do her typing for her newspaper and her editing. So she has her editing station and her writing station. Then you have Kiri, who is new to the world and is exploring. She has her chair where she could sit and read all the books we find in the wasteland and learn about things that she doesn't know. She also has her computer where she can type in her logs and do her what does she do? She does research and stuff. So she's kind of our research queen. So she's got her little computer. So that is Kiri's area. And then across from it is Paladin Dance's area. And I really didn't know there's not a lot of choices in the decorations for me. So of course I gave him a nice big trunk to store his stuff in, a couple of foot lockers, and just some posters that I thought, okay, I think Paladin Dance would like those. I'm going to say he does, and if he doesn't, then screw him. And then you've got the last two areas are right behind here. I have stairs going up to my area from either side. And then back here are my two sort of antisocial characters. On my right is Hancock's area. And he's a chem dealer, so he's got his chem cooler and a little lock safe because he's kind of paranoid. And then, you know, he likes the signs. I figured he'd be one of those ones that would plaster his room and all the frickin' signs he finds everywhere. So that is Hancock's area. And then next door is Strong's area. And I utilized for the first time this disgusting meat bag stuff that's supposed to be, you know, for the super mutants. And I just gave him a wooden crate with some candles on it and let him mount some things that he's killed on the walls because he would be really into it. And then as you see, he's hidden another bag back there, even though I keep telling him to clean up. And the picture I gave him, I decided that this was perfect because it's like red, like blood, and Strong would think that looks like guts, and I like guts. So yeah, so that's his picture. Then when we come upstairs, you have my my shared balcony. We can all come party out here. What are you doing in my house, Strong? All right. So this is our shared balcony where they could come hang out with me. And as you see, I decorated the whole balcony with all these hanging lights. I love the hanging lights. They're very festive. Very, very festive. Okay, and then this is my area. And you notice I didn't say MacCready had a room down there because MacCready is my lover. So he shares a room with me. So when you come in, this is kind of my main room here. You've got a very nice dining table where we can have suave dinner parties. So I just lit it with candles. It's nice and intimately lit. That's what it is. You know, and I use the good furniture, the nice furniture for this whole thing. I was like, okay, we have a swanky house. So I've got swanky Victorian couch and chairs. Nice view of the road and sanctuaries over there. And then, of course, because we have our homage to Todd Howard. There he is. May he ever rest in peace. No, wait, he's not dead. But he is in the Fallout universe. He's been worm food for a while. So this is where we come and we have dinner parties and seances to talk to Todd Howard. That's pretty much what happens here. You've got your little bar because, you know, got to have a bar. And then if you come around this little wall that I hooked up here, you've got our double bed. So the clean side is my side. This side is MacCready's bed. That's his nightstand. This is my kind of nightstand and everything. Right here, just under the window where we can look out upon Concord. So that is our place. And then we have a private porch that's just for us with I know this is a security door, but I'm calling it a porch door. And I got a couple of tables and a barbecue. Some good music going. And this is where we can sit out here and just, you know, hang out and do our thing without being bugged. Yeah. Hopefully, right? So that's kind of my Red Rocket. I wanted to make it like where I pretended like I knew what all of my characters would like, all my followers would like, and ooh, that was a horrible frame rate thing there. And as you can see, Piper's going into her room. Curie's going into her room. You notice how I didn't clothe her very well because I figured. No, I don't. I just want to stare at your titties. Okay. That was so inappropriate. I'm sorry. You're my friend. Sit down in the chair and read a book. Read a good book. Okay. Oh, look, Hancock's coming too. What's up? And then, of course, you know, it's so funny because this whole thing started with this damn wall and these stairs on either side that I wanted to be like fancy pants stairs kind of going up there. And that's pretty much how this started. And I think it turned out, you know, pretty good. I am definitely almost at my build limit. Actually, I could tell you all I'm over my build limit. I've come in here and dropped weapons and stuff and destroyed them many times, so I'm surprised that I don't keep killing my frame rate in my game, because I do that in pretty much every single settlement at this point. They don't give me enough room for what I'd like to do, so I keep having to cheese that settlement limit. But so far, most of my places have good, you know, frames without a lot of drops. Anyway, that is my Red Rocket Station. I'm pretty proud of it, and I hope you guys like this. You know, if you do, please leave a comment below and like the video. I think we're going to leave it there. So you have been you've been watching Mom Plays. You can follow me on Twitter at Tonya Treese, or on my blog, mywarpedworld.blogspot.com. And I will catch you all next time.